Hi everyone, I'm Ecdysis, and this is The Thing, Terra's Realm, also known as The Thing if you're not dumb. This is going to be marathon commentary for it, because the 90% route's actually really cool, and I couldn't find a lot of explanatory content about this game. At one point, I spent 40 minutes working on a skip, only to eventually learn how simple it was. I'm going to be explaining every facet of this, so consider this also to be a pseudo-guide, but we're going to be doing it really quick. This is probably going to PvE because I lost 2 minutes already on free stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's go. The good part about this game, too, is it uses an auto-splitter. Like, of all games, this one has an auto-splitter, so it's kind of nice. And a load remover. Anyway, I'm hitting escape in the beginning to skip some cutscenes, and we're going to be thrown into the game. First things first, you want to learn how the allies work. If allies enter this room with you, a cutscene will play, so having them wait outside is already going to be slightly faster. I'm going to gather some ammo for later, because we'll need that for some thing fights, but we should be good. Right now, I actually don't care about any of my teammates. This is supposed to be like an intro later on, of like, I know, follow me. Certain teammates can do certain things. However, the only one you ever will actually need is engineers, which they have names. Burrows is our first engineer here, and he's a friend. Burrows is our look at him go. Look at Burrows go. Okay. We're gonna have him wait by that door. I'll be much safer. We don't want him dying in the blistering cold. So right now you may be wondering, what are those red and blue bars underneath me? Those are health and hypothermia. If the blue bar runs out, you will start dying. If the red bar runs out, you die. So, by not having allies here, I'm able to grab this key instead of entering a UFO cutscene. It's just be throwbacks to the original Thing movie, so if you've watched that movie, congratulations. You'll learn all about Blair's UFO, MacReady's tapes around here, and we'll find out what happened to Childs MacReady, too, if you're into that. But for the most part, you can just kind of run through this. This is also a sequel to The Thing that's confirmed canon by John Carpenter, so fun fact of that. Anyway, the engineers are used to work on certain power supplies. While you can fix some of them, you have the abilities of every person, but you're not specialized, so to speak. So I can't fix super things. Anyway, while the cutscene is loading in, it allows me to actually hop on the computer, so I'm able to do that slightly early. The game loads weird, where it loads in earlier than you think, and during the black screen you can actually move, so this can help us out later with moving forward and doing other things. This is also an example of a simple fix which we can do there, and we're going to be using some of those throughout the game as well. So I grabbed health kits already, I have 3 of them. We're going to be using them in the next chapter to build trust with people. We'll be learning more about the mechanic as we play, or as you're supposed to. Also, that's Childs, his dead body's in there, and spoiler alert, according to this game, Childs is human. So if you've ever wondered about that question, Childs is confirmed human by this video game, which is confirmed canon by John Carpenter. Anyway, the mission here is going to be plant C4 in both the infirmary and the radio room. While I'm doing that, I should note that it's kind of awkward. Like, you have to be right on the angle, sort of like this. If you don't see the hand, it won't work. So make sure you see the hand. Another thing I want to mention is that speed in this game actually builds as you move. So, like, you get a max speed, and if you get bopped on anything, your speed will slow down. It's minor, but it will make a difference. So try to avoid bopping on things, including doors. There we go. So the C4 is planted, now we can go to the evac point. Every level has, like, sub-chapters, and in total there's only 10 chapters, but the game lies with, like, 20-something, because it's all based on, like, 2A, 2B, 3A. It's kind of like math tests when you were a kid, or math homework, when it's like, oh, you only have 3 problems, and then it goes all the way to, like, 1J, and then you hate your life and want to go home. Anyway, this split ends once you end this recon point, and then you're all good. There you go. So the next mission is going to teach us about trust exercises. We need to rescue Alpha Team. In order to do that, we're going to need a health kit, and I want out my gun just because it's nice to have. It looks cool. But the health kits are going to be doing 2 things. 1, they can heal me. 2, I can heal allies with it. However, not everyone's going to be an ally. So for those of you who've never seen the Thing movie, it's a big plant on paranoia. So certain people are infected with an alien virus, some people are not. And the trust you build with that will be a big thing. Also, there's these, like, head crab things around, and they're just sort of chilling. So to build a trust with this guy, we need to heal him so he can move, and then give him a gun, and then I want him to follow me. We need him to do that so he can repair this for me, because he's the only engineer. So Carter's going to be our next engineer. Right now, I'm going to blow up this wall, because there's some supplies behind it, like a flamethrower, and more bullets. The flamethrower's going to come in handy, because later in the game, we're going to be hitting certain things called walkers. Also, a little mechanic. Codes for doors can only be found. You don't have to type them in, but you have to find them or you can't use them. Anyway, the flamethrowers are going to be nice because walker things are going to be very dangerous later on, and those things are going to be only killable with fire. So make sure you're safe there. And right now, Carter's going to put in some work. He's going to work on that, and we can demand them, both Cruz and Carter. They'll come in handy later. You can also notice I'm grabbing health kits because they are extremely nice to have. By having Carter delay his time, a fire doesn't spawn here, and I won't have to deal with head crabs, or crawlers, as I call them. I think the game also calls them crawlers, but this mission ends once you pass electricity. So I bet you're wondering, hey, does this weird licensed game have any fun glitches? All the horrible licensed games have fun glitches, right? Yes, it actually does. And as a horror game, it's going to be a neat twist on how we do the glitches. I'm really hoping we can land them. I should mention this is also no reset, so if I mess it up, I'm going to have to restart the level. But hopefully we don't have to mess it up. Anyway, break these boxes first off, because Carter needs to fix this thing right here.
This code is killing me.
Carter, go over there. Sometimes the AI will take weird paths. So the AI, I want to mention right now, both of these guys are infected, and if you do the level properly, you're going to have to fight them at the end of the level. So I'm going to be breaking the game a little bit. For one, I don't want them following me into the snow, because they're really bad at fighting things. I'm really good at fighting things. They're not good at fighting things, so they stay in the cabin. They have to stay there, because if I take them with me, they might lag behind, and that'll lose me time. But the next trick we're going to be doing is a bit unique, so to speak, and I'll explain how it all works. Anyway, one, we're getting the blood test. Blood tests in this game are incredibly broken. How's it going, Spike-Tan? Good to see you. We're also going to be killing these things, because I'm going to be kicking everyone out of that cabin in a moment, except for the Pierce in the back who gave us the test. Crouching makes your aiming a little bit better, so that's quite nice. Anyway, now that we're running back, you may notice I have blood tests. It's an item right there. We'll be using it automatically, but first things first, I need these gentlemen out of my house. They're not allowed to be in the house. So, once I enter the next area, it's going to give me a mini cutscene. And a little bit more, I think? Yeah. That cutscene is going to have me test myself and then test my partner, and it starts with Cruz. So if we skip it, the partners won't teleport with me, and I'll test myself. And he says, I'll show you what I already know, like McCready from the movie.
Maybe you will get us out of this.
So you just noticed it cut to the end of the level. Now the reason why it did that was because by doing the blood test right there, it teleported me to Cruz. Once you do the blood test, to beat the level, all you have to do is leave. The moment you do your blood test, it counts as them being infected, and then they would attack you. However, by teleporting to Cruz, it teleports me in the end mark of the level, and then you're able to be all good. The only thing you have to do to get that glitch is to put Cruz in the right spot outside the cabin. He can't follow you, though, so you also need to skip the cutscene. And this is the glitch that took me 40 minutes to learn, because it sucks. One, the hardest part of this trick, walk through this wall. You just crouch and walk through it. It's actually a lot easier than it looks. But here's the hard part. One, we need to test ourselves to build trust with our buddy here. This guy is going to open a special door for us. Now, the problem is, if we just walk straight forward, we're going to be getting a bad cutscene. So, one, I need him to follow me, and two, I'm going to head forward from here. Once I'm roughly about there, I'm going to go up right. You're not going to see it because I'm in this weird glitch state, but if you touch that table behind me at all, you won't be able to actually do this. So I just hold upright the entire time I'm there, and then you noticed I'm right here. That skipped a cutscene that summons walkers. The walkers are really hard to kill, and if you don't kill 3 of them, you can't actually make it into the radio room. We still need to kill everything back here, or else the game will force me to fight the walkers, but right now we should be fine. And also, I can kind of shorten this a little bit by killing him early, and then I am going to actually walk him into the door, because he will open it the moment he touches it. But I do need to make sure all these guys are dead. Alright, they're all dead. So phase 2 of this fight's about to begin. We get a big walker, we're going to have 2, and we're also going to have that. You noticed a bit earlier I grabbed grenades, so first things first, I'm going to lob... That's okay. I forget, if the things punch your grenade, it explodes, and you die and get blown into giblets. That can happen, so be careful throwing grenades. Anyway, that's okay. We'll get our time back. I have 2 minutes of free time saving this run. That's quite alright. We'll continue it. This is a no reset. But anyway, I get to show off the glitch again. The blood test is only actually needed here to build trust with the guy. If you wanted to, you can also give him ammo, but the blood test gives you just enough trust where you don't have to worry about anything else. And if you're wondering how you can just crouch walk through this, it's a licensed movie game. Don't put too much... Excuse me, sir. Don't put too much credit into it, I would say. It's very important you do this in inventory as well, because if you don't, you might use it on him. And if you use it on him, he's just going to be kind of pissed off that you took his blood. Where are we at? We are right here. Sometimes you might need to aim more than once to kind of make sure you're not touching that table. And you can kind of see him walking like that right there. Like, I'm holding upright the entire time. Once you hit the little, like, heater thing, you're all good. I didn't tell him to follow me that time. Oh, God.
Okay.
If you mess it up, you can kind of get him if you get close enough. That's a backup strat. It's not a good one. You want to make sure you tell him to follow you early. I shoot that vent, by the way, because that vent is going to summon more crawlers. Where did he go? Oh, he's back there. I guess he is putting in work, but still. Alright.
We're gonna die here. They're everywhere.
Come on, buddy.
man.
Open that door. Thank you. Let's grab health kits this time. That'd be much better.
Someone's trashed. Hold still, and I'll fix you up.
Alright, he's healing me. This is fun. Please don't punch my grenade. So that will make the walker fight end very quick, ideally. One of them is pretty much done for, and he's already on fire. Like I mentioned, once they're on low health, you also need to make sure that you light them on fire. If they're not lit on fire, they won't die. And also, whenever you kill them, they'll burst into 2 smaller crawlers, so you have to make sure every single thing is dead before leaving this room. If you don't, it's not going to be a good time for you. Okay, I think we're all good now. We can leave. If we do this wrong, we're going to have to pretty much reset the run, so let's not try that. So now we get the walker mission, but the difference is the door right there is open, so I can just leave and the level will be finished. And that's quite alright. As well, I'll be looting a flamethrower and stocking up with fuel. And we're out. So, this is going to be the last major glitch, I would say. There's still glitches we'll be doing, but this is like the last really... Actually, no, we still have more glitches coming up. I'm lying to you, I'm sorry. But this glitch is another one that's quite fun. So if you've noticed, the main way to break this game is by taking people's blood. We're going to take this guy's blood and also clip out of the building. By doing that, I'm causing a cutscene to happen. This cutscene is going to summon a thing. That thing is going to break down the door. Now, to end the level, all you're going to have to do is exit the building. So if you cause him to exit early, you're all good to go. So we wait a little bit, we loot the room, and then this guy's going to come, and he's going to be our best friend. Watch. Ditch the evidence! We're out. And that's that level. It's very easy. But the thing is, you have to be, like, not on the stairs. If you're on the stairs, it won't give you the cutscene for the guy. Alright, now I'm going to be doing something fun. Normally you'd have to go through some vents and then, like, blow up a room. But I'm going to do this. Yeet! Did I make it? I made it. We're good. So that flare is going to light up all the barrels in that room and blow up the door for me. So instead of having to go through the vents, I can just go to the front door. And now we get the key to the main area. Yeet indeed. And now we're going on some more traditional run and gun stuff. Our best friend is going to be the shotgun. It's quite a nice weapon. As well, I realize I don't want the flares out. I want the fire extinguisher. So I think there's one earlier that I may have missed, but I like grabbing this one because it's quite safe and it's very easy to find. So in this locker right here, there is an extra blood test. We're going to need that for later. The blood tests normally in the game are used to either prove allies are human, or test if allies are human if you don't trust them, or you can also use them to prove to friends that you're human, which is also a good way of gaining trust. Trust in this game allows people to ally with you and they'll help you. Sometimes it's needed, like with the engineers, but sometimes you just kind of need someone to help you out. It really depends. This is the only cutscene in the game like this, but if you mash skip, it will skip at the beginning. If you don't mash skip, it's unskippable. For some reason, I don't know why. I really can't explain. It's the only one that does that. That's also, we found Pierce. He's no longer alive, let's just say that much. He believed he was infected, so he said, if you want a job done right, you have to do it yourself. And he shot his brains out because he didn't want to run around as an infected guy. Anyway, the shotgun's really good, as you'll see right here. These are crawlers. These are not crawlers anymore. They're dead now. They're no longer crawlers. They're now the opposite of crawlers. But we're going to be going to the first boss level, which is coming up in just a moment. We're also going to be doing another glitch. So as you've noticed, taking people's blood is actually a very good strategy in both this game and in real life when you think about it. So to continue that, I'm going to have to rescue a friend. And we are going to murder all these people. We talked to that guy before I murdered these people. The game will crash for some reason. I don't actually know why it does that. It just crashed on me last time I did it, and I don't like doing it. And also, I need these guys gone because I am doing another glitch, if you can imagine. So fire will put them out, and then you kill the walkers, and then you're good to go. So now I have a new friend. He's going to follow us.
Okay.
And as well, I'm going to heal. I just want to be full health. Let's see if he follows me well. If he follows me well, that's nice. But we're going to take his blood. So this time, I'm going to need his blood because by hopping on the other side of a door, it counts as being unlocked. So I set him up like that, and then I do that. And by taking his blood, the door is now unlocked. And normally you'd have to get a key for this, which is kind of hard to find. And this way, it's much easier. Now I have the key to the bottom. So I actually contributed something to the route here, which is going to be a subtle movement. So the game will crash or soft lock if you don't get the crane fixed before going to the Norwegian thing at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is, once he follows me, I'm going to give him the mission to fix my crane. However, I don't want this guy messing with him. So I'm going to get all the things very far away from him and really good. And I'm just going to start booking it down. As long as I don't open the door, we're fine. We could have gone a little bit further, but now that he's gone, we're good to go. I'm also going to heal a little bit. Most runners in the past wouldn't go through that first door for some reason because they believed the game would softlock if you went through that. However, the game only softlocks if you're here. The thing is, though, you don't want him dying. Anyway, here's the Norwegian thing. The boss fight, just you fix the panel. He'll attack you 3 times or so. And you can, like, move back to fix it. There we go. And then we heal twice. And that's Norwegian thing. He's dead. He's gone. We're good. So now we're in the submersible. Submersible is kind of more of a traditional run-and gun level. We're going to have to open up a special door. The mission right now is we're looking for a scientist named John Carpenter. His name is actually Dr. Faraday, but he's John Carpenter's self-insert, because John Carpenter, fun fact, loves video games, apparently. Like, he's really into them. Like, the reason why this game is considered canon is because he's just a giant nerd, and he loves video games. Like, this is confirmed. Look at his Twitter. He tweets about them. It's kind of endearing, though, that he likes the game that they made on his product, I suppose. Anyway, we're going to go through this little maze. We don't have to actually kill anything, and also my resources aren't going to matter in a little bit. I can literally spend all the bullets I want. But by using the hydraulic override there, I'm going to be fixing the 1 button. We need that to enter the next area, which is going to be the hole where John Carpenter is. It is adorable. It's quite nice, in fact. That being said as well, I can be quite generous with my bullets and my health. I don't have to worry about it right now. Mainly because in the next chapter, all my items are going to be stripped from me. I'm not going to have any items going into it. So nothing I actually use matter. I can just start firing bullets all I want. It won't matter in a few minutes. But however, once I get to level 6, the bullets after that will matter, and the health especially. Health kits are probably the most important resource this game has to offer, and that's going to become a very big deal in Chapter 9. Anyway, first things first, I'm going to be killing these guys because they spit gunk on me. And having gunk on you slows you down, and is generally quite annoying, so you don't want it. Anyway, once they're red, we can start pumping the walkers full of fire. And while you don't need to kill these guys, you need to kill them in a sense. I don't need to kill them. But if I try coming through here without with John Carpenter, no damage is absolutely not possible. No. They will die. Like, he will absolutely get destroyed if he tries coming in here with that, and I don't want him getting destroyed. We need John Carpenter healthy and alive. Anyway, the answers for this one are going to be 9, 8, 6, 3, 2. So it's not actually like a puzzle grid that opens the doors in the little facility beneath me. So why is that important, you might ask? Well, certain facilities, if you get them wrong, have things in them. Also, here's how you test if someone's human. There. You just burn them to death. So this guy's always scripted to be a thing. Now the problem is, I don't want him interrupting me later on. Also, this crawler's like dodging all my shots. Jesus Christ, look at him. Alright. Now we're going to begin the little escort mission with John Carpenter. And I want this guy dead too. He's not going to be good for me if we're not careful. You may notice as well that when I'm doing this, I'm actually manually aiming. The game normally wants you to use an auto aim, but that won't work. Also, here's John Carpenter. See? It's him. It's a self-insert. Dr. Faraday. He's supposed to be a scientist who worked on the Thing project because they want to weaponize the virus to become powerful. Also, he can take a lot of damage, which is the problem. So health kits, I should have grabbed more, but this will be okay. I can grab more in a bit. We don't need health kits per se, but I want them just in case. These guys can also be really good or bad depending on how kind they are, but we're good. So I'm gonna get the shotgun back out because you guys are shotgun bullets. There's also a good time to use shotgun and a bad time to use shotgun. Generally, if you're in close quarters, shotgun is good. If you're not in close quarters, shotgun is bad. The quicker these fights go, the more protected John Carpenter will be. So we can just start YOLOing out of here. He gets the kills early. Nice. And now we're going to want this gun, so let's reload it. And we're killing these tentacles, because the tentacles are bad. Also, I kind of want this guy dead, or at least gone, because if he does this, he'll run away. I don't want John Carpenter being scared or annoyed. Alright, that's fine. Come on, John. Let's go.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, we're all good. Nice. That was a decent level. The escort mission's a bit rough, but once you get the hang of it, it's just fine. Anyway, now they want to test on us because we have blood. So they're taking our blood now. So we must break out of the chamber. But the way we're going to do this is by being very kind. We're going to make some friends. Now, how do you make friends? Well, 1, you pick up gun ammo. 2, you fix the power here. So, I'm going to talk to the medic back here because he has a gun. I'm going to give him bullets for his gun, and then I'm going to take his gun. It's a fair trade, right? I gave him bullets, he gave me the gun, with the bullets inside of it. So that's just fine. Anyway, I'm going to lure this guy now in the room with our medic, and they're going to have a fun party together. Bye-bye. I guess pour one out for the medic, so to speak. Because the medic is definitely going to be dead after that. Killing the crawlers is mandatory here, because if you don't, they're going to beat down on you while you have to do that. So for 1, we're going to be taking health kits. 2, I'm just going to close this door behind the crawlers. They normally get stuck, which is quite nice. Now, I want them stuck because while I have enough bullets to fight, I would rather save them for forced fights and nothing else. I'm going to have to recruit our best friend, and this is the coolest guy in all of the run. I would like you to meet, chat, Dixon. Dixon is an absolute bro, and we need him to follow us. Actually, I need him to repair the security power. What's going to happen right now is we're going to have crawlers spawning in here. If Dixon gets out just fine, we'll be okay. In fact, I can lure them kind of back in. And oh, no, God, that's bad. Dixon, no. Dixon, no. Dixon, no. You're ruining it. How much health do you have, Dixon? I don't know. You have half. Okay, fine. Stop eating damage, Dixon. Alright, fix this thing. I'll heal you.
Okay.
Mainly because not only do I have to live, Dixon also has to live. So I'm going to have to spend a couple of health kits on that. That's okay, though. Because we're going to get an extra health kit in a moment, and now we're getting a lot of weapons. We're pretty much going into the armory, but before that, I am going to murder these things so I can shop in peace, so to speak. More. Alright, we're good. This is a backup weapon. We don't need the pistol, but it's nice to have because one guy might not trust us later. And we need the flamethrower and the machine gun rounds. As well, I'm taking the health kit. So Dixon, our good buddy, old pal, is going to wait right by this door. I don't want Dixon coming with me because this medic is going to be infected. And I don't want an infected man messing with my pal Dixon. You don't want Dixon to die by infection. That would be very good. The answer for this puzzle is 1 in 4. If you try walking through that, you'll die instantly. So don't die. In the 3rd prison here, we're going to be finding a vent. That vent is going to lead me to a fight zone. Also, the things can follow me. They don't normally, but they can. They've been known to follow you sometimes. But, as you guessed, we may need to clear the next area so our pal Dixon can get his chomps up. There's going to be 2 walkers in here, and luckily for us, we have weapons now, so it's going to be quick work of these walkers. As well, I'm going to open that door early, because I am going to want to actually kind of fight these guys, while I'm also running away. Hold on. When they turn into crawlers, it'll be much better. I can kill the crawlers while Dixon's heading towards us. As well, all the crawlers will be in the room already. Okay, Dixon, it is now time to follow me. Did I not talk to it? Hold on. I guess I didn't talk to it. That's fine. Come on, Dixon. If he follows me, that's going to be fine enough. Alright.
I need an engineer.
Alright, Dixon, you fix this now. Dixon booked it, though, man. Look at that. I'm proud of you, Dixon. In case you didn't have enough ammo, it would be okay, because you can go back to that room and get some more. We got the code now, and Dixon's going to follow us. And Dixon's going to be our friend for the next few levels. He's going to help us out quite a lot in the combat sections. As well, I have 2 health packs. That's a bit lower than what I'd like, but it's not the end of the world. Anyway, we have a new friend. I don't know where this guy came from, but he's just kind of chilling with us. And I'm going to equip fire grenades. What this is going to do is make the fighting a little bit easier here. For one, now we're introduced to military personnel. Military personnel are very easy to kill if you aim at them like so, because they are not immune to bullets. Anyway, this is going to explode right here, so I want to throw the grenade down early to get some fights in. As well, in case you need to fight more people, this is first-person aim. You'll do way more damage that way. Anyway, people are spawned at the end of the hall. They're no longer going to be spawned in. They're on fire. They're dead. And then this gentleman right here is going to trigger the alarm. I don't want him doing that, so that's much easier for me. Very good. So right now, I think I need to heal just a little bit. We're doing okay on health kits. It'll be a little bit better. We get some safety ones. It'll be good. This room's going to start lighting on fire, so don't try to loot it, but we're going to be grabbing 2 grenades along the walkway. These grenades are going to be massively important and will come in handy later. But for right now, what we have to do is make room for Dixon and friends to come in by activating the switches. We're going to have to activate 2 power things. This room and the second room. This room is very easy to avoid if you just blow it up early. No walkers are going to survive that. No crawlers will survive that. I have nuked the room. They will no longer be alive. This room, however, it's going to be faster to just tank it, because as you can see, there's explosives everywhere, and I'd rather not have to deal with that. And we have 1 down, and then for this one, we're going to turn around and just kill these 2 really quick. They always follow you in for some reason. They're very rude dudes. Now that both of these are repaired, we can go back and activate the 4 panels. But while I'm doing that, I'm also going to have to make sure I kill the crawlers, because I don't want them interfering with my business. This one is going to burn the walkers in that room alive. We don't want them alive, so they die now. As you notice, there's fire in there, but fire would get me killed. So I need a fire extinguisher, and as well, we're going to open up all these doors. Now that we're here, I can actually use the fire extinguisher. Oh, no, not that. Please don't. I use the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. And now Dixon and friends are going to follow me once again. However, he's not safe quite yet. I have to blow that up. I'll die if I don't. And then this gentleman's going to come out here. We kill him instantly. And then there's going to be a camera trying to shoot at me. I'm blowing that up too.
I need an engineer.
Knowing where the barrels are makes the game way easier. Dixon's going to put in the work. Dixon, please run. Please run, Dixon. We're in a hurry. Dixon, run. Dixon, run. Thank you.
Bad feeling about it.
So, when this elevator opens up, there's going to be 2 guys in here. I'm going to crouch down and just unload on them, and then they'll die. And that's the mission. So this next one is probably the hardest mission to do, tech-wise. So, for speedrun tech, this is going to be a bit of a tough level, for a few reasons. 1, Dixon's not allowed to die. If Dixon dies, you won't be able to beat the level. 2, we'll be doing a very difficult glitch to skip a boss fight, actually. And it's technically difficult, but it won't look difficult. Really? Wait, I didn't know the pistol was that good. I've never used a pistol in my life, but first time for everything, right? Alright, Dixon, follow me, buddy. Also, I do need more health kits, so I'm going to be snagging health kits in the bottom room. And I need to actually be really careful about my health going into the next few areas. If I'm running low, Chapter 9 is not going to be kind to me, and I may need to actually just route that differently. There is backup health, luckily, but you have to be careful. Also, these guys will be faster to kill if you just land headshots and pump them like this. There you go, they're dead. Luckily, this room always has health kits. There's like 6 in here. And the only cost is you have to do that. Which, that fight's really easy. Now we have the health kits. We have 5. I lied, there's 5. And then you get more dudes. So I want to kill these dudes fast. If I don't, well, Dixon, you madman, don't do that. Please don't do that. There we go. So now that they're all dead, what we're going to be doing is 2 things. 1, there is a explosive right there. Load up. 2, I need a grenade now. So the grenade is going to allow me to skip all the spawns in this area. Since I have the grenade, I can chuck it here, and that is going to blow up this barricade. By blowing up the barricade early, no military personnel are going to spawn here, meaning I don't have to worry about any fights. There is a thing who's around, but we don't have to fight him. He's just gonna, like, be chilling in his corner. But since the military aren't here, we're good. And all I have to do is just whip out the grenade. Alright, Dixon's still going to be useful for us. First things first, I'm going to be looting this back here, because I want a grenade launcher, because this comes in handy at the end of the game, believe it or not. And in the middle of the game, like mostly end game, so Chapter 9 onward. Right now, we're getting a minor fight with some crawlers, nothing too major. Any more? I guess not. Okay, so here's the toughest glitch in the game, in my opinion. One, I am going to be getting a grenade out. Now, I'm going to hand Dixon, very politely, this grenade. By doing that, Dixon is going to be going into a retreating action behind that door. By doing that, I skip the entire second boss fight, because you just have to get into this room to fight him. I'm not going to be grabbing shotgun ammo. So, I'm just going to say right now, Dixon's going to be going to the old family farm. So, wave goodbye to Dixon, chat. We're not going to be seeing him anymore in a moment. He will be gone very soon. Say goodbye to Dixon, chat. He'll even wave bye to us, look. Bye, Dixon. Oh, he's dead. Well, Dixon's no longer alive, and that's okay. So now, we have the warehouse. Chapter 8, we're going on the offense this time. We are going to be murdering military personnel. I want to save a bit of my shotgun ammo, so I'm going to kill this guy like this. Good. Oh god, hold on. That's fine. That was a bit risky, because, one, I want to do that, and then, hold on, I need health kits, actually. And then I need shotgun rounds. So for the military, the best way of taking them out is going to be using the shotgun. The shotgun will burst most of them entirely. And it'll be very easy to kill them just using this. These crawlers you can kill if they're annoying you, but they normally won't. Now, I actually want to kill this guy, and then Mr. Flames over there, I shoot one shot into. The whole reason why is because I'm fine with these guys fighting each other, and I'm happy to help contribute to that fight. There we go. Secret thing. You saw there's like a weird hard drive item there. That is probably one of the most important pickups in this game. Also, I hope to God I have the other one. I do. That and the taser are extremely important. The reason why is because if you have that, you are going to be able to do the next mission even quicker. So this guy's kind of a jerk, and he won't be friends with you unless you give him a weapon. So we're going to give him the pistol we found earlier. He'll always do this to you unless you kill the guys in front of him. However, the game bugs out and doesn't count like that as in front of them. So it kind of just sucks to be me. Also, did I not pick that up? I did. There we go. I want the bullets. Also, murder this guy. And murder this chap. Very nice. So next we're ending the fight room. There's some things here, and I just want them dead. The faster we kill them, the safer it'll be for our friend Powell. This is Powell here. Powell doesn't matter, but he's an engineer, and you can kind of get the gist of the escort quest with engineers. That was actually really nice for us. However, Powell will provide us a great... Oh, wait. I'll just go back to you, Powell. Powell will be providing a great service, and that is a human shield. He's currently fighting the third personnel there. I'm grabbing a key back here. We kind of skip a mini boss fight that way, and it's way safer to do that than the alternative, which is to fight him by just grabbing the key in the back, if you know it's there. Anyway, I have all the C4 I need. The whole mission for this is to get some C4. The C4 is going to allow me to kind of play the game a little bit safer. Alright, also, go. That was a bit risky, but that's okay. Leave me alone, fire dudes. I don't know why the fire dudes spawn. It seems to be an RNG thing. Anyway, I don't need shotgun rounds very soon. We're going to get more later on in the game. I just kind of need a few. So let's make do with these. Agreed, Atlas, agreed. We're going to ignore the crawlers. And also, this is why we want to leave the things alive and not worry about them. The military and the things are going to start fighting each other. With that, I can kind of entirely ignore them. Although I always do shoot that guy so he won't come back with me later and he might actually die. We're going to have to save at least 2 bullets for the finale on this because one guy is going to be very rude to us. Let's move, thank you. And he is going to be on our right coming up. So right here, I'm going to kill this gentleman. And he'll ignore us. Alright, and we're out. That was decent enough. Also, Powell comes with us, but he's just going to chill in the cold forever because we don't need him anymore. So Powell's going to die out here in the Antarctic cold. We're not very nice to our friends. I don't know why anyone ever wants to be friends with our main character here, Blake, because he's not very nice, is he? Anyway, the current mission is going to be blow up 4 planes. So we're going to use that C4 we got, but we also need to murder guys defending the hangar. I'm going to go first person for this. It's much easier to do for kills, unless I'm going on the outside. I might need to get this guy first person too, unfortunately, because I don't trust the game. So what we will do is... Actually, I could just crouch and kill him. There. Never mind. First person it is. Yeah, those guys, I think if they run away, you lose the mission. So don't let them run away. Yeah, this is a stealth mission after all. A true stealth mission, chat. You know, with murder. I mean, they do have a benefit for us, Miss Potato. The benefit is that they open gates for me and stuff. You know we had to do it to them. Anyway, the hangars are pretty straightforward. You get all of them planted, kill the dudes guarding it. Very easy. The 4th hangar is where this mission starts to pick up a little bit. And also, we're going to be using the shotgun on the last guy because I want to be able to have this. I really wish I had another health kit. I can always play it a bit safer and try it, but we'll see. I'm doing really good lately, so I might not need it. Also, thank God I had 3 bullets. Okay, now that we have all that, we're going to be getting the next weapon in the game, a sniper rifle. The sniper rifle doesn't have any ammo in it. You remember earlier I grabbed a hard drive, flash drive thing. That's sniper rifle ammo. Also, I don't want these things following me, so I'm going to kill them all right now. Alright, they're all dead. We're good. And we are going to be going over to our sniper rifle and healing just a little bit. So, this game you have to be able to see the plane and blow it up. And normally you're supposed to go from a tower and shoot the C4s, but you can just do it right in front of the hangar. They let you do that. The game just will start closing the hangars, so if you don't do it fast enough, you might have issues, and that's the whole dilemma on it. So make sure you're all good to go. Luckily, though, it's a really easy shot to do, as long as you don't miss one. In my PB, I actually missed one, and I almost choked, but this is fine. Once you see the plane, you're pretty much good to go, and you can get the shots, and then the final shot will be like so. Pop. There we go, we got all the shots. However, I mentioned you had to go to a tower to break those. You have to go to the tower. The game won't let you not go to the tower. So I need to get the key to that tower so we can make our way up. It's kind of unfortunate in a sense that you still have to go up here, or else the thing that you need to spawn won't spawn. So we run to the top, and then right when we hit the top, we immediately get the spawn we need. So we're going to head right back down. And just ignore these dudes. I love that you have to head up there to get the spawn, but then once you have it, you can just like, nope, I'm out. Also, I grabbed this earlier. This is a taser. It's going to start coming in handy now. Because the things won't normally get out of the way, but if you tase them, you can move them. You may eat a little bit of damage doing so, but it's going to become a lot safer in a little bit. And you kind of just get them out of your way in general. You want it for certain levels, and we're about to hit the hardest level of this game by far, which is going to be 9A. 9A is not your mama's level, I'll say that much. It's not your daddy's level. It's the reason why I rage quit this game when I first started playing it. 9A is obscenely difficult for some reason, and I may actually die doing this. If I die, I'm going to go for the safety health, which is in the bunker over there. It loses too much time to go for normally, but since this is a marathon commentary, it would be worth it. But we're not going to do it right now, because I think I can actually PB if I just don't die. Anyway, why is 9A so hard? It's going to have infinite spawns, and the only way to stop the infinite spawns is by hitting the end of the level. So first things first, you have to kill all the crawlers in here. And I hope you like crawlers, because this level is all crawlers. And I'm going to have a very specific set of movements going down. One, right when you hit here, blow up the barrels beneath you. As well, I wait a bit of a delay on this barrel, because when guys get near it, I'm going to turn them into giblets. They're dead. They're no longer alive. As well, blowing up the barrels is going to be good. Oh, hold on. We're going to kill this guy. He has shotgun ammo. Now, in addition to having the crawlers around, which are highly annoying, there's also going to be steam, as you can see, and fire. The steam does damage to you if you walk into it. The fire does damage to you if you walk into it. The crawlers do damage to you in general. So the next section, I'm going to be just murdering these two right here. I want them all dead. I also make sure these crawlers are dead. There we go. So now that everyone here is dead, I can kind of play this a little bit safer. Also health. Nice. So the reason why I did that was because I wanted to go underneath the camera. If you go underneath it, you're all good. Also, ignore the walkers. We're good. Okay, we're good. As long as no steam comes out. For the final part, we're going to get our taser out. If you forgot to grab the taser, this part is near impossible to get this kill on a walker. Alright, now that we have that, we're going to switch back to the gun using inventory, because I quickly want to be able to shoot this. There are turrets everywhere here, along with more walkers. If you're wondering why is this game so difficult, this is the reason why. Luckily though, if you turn off the security cameras, they'll leave you alone. So next section, we turn off this one. This entire room is dedicated to messing with the cameras, so we can turn them off. Also, I'm going to duck so I stop getting shot at there. I'm going to stop getting shot by this one. Stop getting shot by those, and then this is going to shoot me. But now we're out, and that was 9A. 9A is by far the toughest level in this game, as you can see. Luckily, this level is pretty easy if it cooperates with me. One of these two is the thing. It's him. It's Bald Man. Kill Bald Man. As well, I'm going to move over here now. I want Bald Man to actually stay inside here, so let's put the fire over here. And I want him to run to the right. If he turns left, that's okay. Ooh, this is really good. That's really good. So the reason why you want Bald Man to die there is because if he dies there, I'll build trust with Stoles. If you kill things in front of people, people will build trust in you. So the Bald Man died where I needed him to, and now I can do this. This is going to look a bit weird. So I'm going to be doing a minor skip here. I'm going to be mashing the computer here. The moment the cutscene happens, I'm going to be holding left, and I'm going to be mashing pause to skip the cutscene. So I get the door open, and now mash. Now that we're up here, I'm going to be running along with Stoles. Once I pass through the second door, I'm going to be mashing my partner button, which is Q. With that, this door will stay open. I don't know why it does that, actually. It's really weird, but with that, we're able to do another glitch. And also, this room, the door doesn't actually close on you. So you can actually just run up left and get out of the room before it closes, because it doesn't close immediately. It closes afterward. The room's supposed to be poisoned, you have to hack a panel and then, like, shoot the thing and it's cool. But if you just walk out of it immediately, you're safe. If you know it's there, you can do it. Because, again, the game doesn't load in until it thinks it does. Anyway, 8 health kits is pretty good going into the finale for this game. We're going to be hitting the third boss of the game, who is kind of more like a final boss than the actual final boss. As well, I'm going to be getting out my rocket launcher, or my grenade launcher, I should say. The grenade launcher is going to come in handy to blow up something, but Ceiling Thing is going to be a pseudo-tough boss fight. Ceiling Thing is tough if you do it wrong. If you do it right, it's actually pretty easy. Also, blow up the wall, because it's a blow-up-able wall. Who needs keys when you just bang? And right now, I'm going to be whipping out the shotgun. I'm going to be using the shotgun for 2 things. One, this man, and this man. With both of them, we'll be good. And now we have Ceiling Thing. I call him Ceiling Thing because he pops out of the ceiling. He will hit you every, like, second or so. However, if you walk right next to him, he'll just eat shotgun shells until he dies. Which, as you can see, is pretty good for me. Now, not only do we hit him with shotgun shells, like all things, we need fire. So I'll aim right beneath him and hit him with fire. When you see the words escape, he's dead. If you don't cheese him, this is a really difficult boss fight. I'm grabbing 4 stun grenades right now. I'm going to need them for later. As well, shotgun is going to be good here because I want these guys immediately dead. Perfect fight. And now we can leave this entire level. This has been really good, actually. Alright. Nice. So the whole goal right now is going to be to escape. The spire is on fire, so now you have to kind of go back up the spire while it's on fire. What that means is you're going to lose health if you rush it. So you want to rush it, but not quite. You want to take your time. When explosions happen, just pause for a second, you'll be good. There's going to be one right here. Whenever you approach them, they start. If you want to go earlier, you can. The problem is you'll eat damage like that. If you have enough health kits, it's nice. If you don't, it's bad. I want at least 3 or so going into the ending here. Oh god, that's not good. Oh, fire, don't like that. Because the endings are a really awkward set of things I'm going to have to do. After the next one, I'm going to get blown in the face. I eat it because it's faster, and there'll be no more explosions. However, I'm going to have a couple of goons, and we'll have to use our taser again. So, there's the goons. Ooh, he almost drilled me. That was actually really risky. Luckily, we don't have to worry anymore, because we're going to just tase him. As they say in the mid-2000s, don't tase me, bro. Thank you. We tased him. There we go. And now we are done with the hardest mission in this game by far. Another thing that's really stupid about this game I should mention, hard mode isn't actually any harder than normal mode. All the health values are always the same from what I can tell. I played on hard mode, I played on easy, it doesn't feel any different. You know what the difference is? Your auto aim is worse on hard mode. Anyway, we're out of 9C, and we're hitting the final levels of the game. We had to chase Whitley, who is the big bad guy. He wants to weaponize the thing, and that's bad, because we don't want things being weaponized. Also, hypothermia. Also, goons everywhere. So what I'm going to be doing is avoiding them. I'm going to fire a rocket. I'm going to stun them. By stunning them, this is going to be really nice. We're going to fire it again. And one more. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, this is rough. Alright, this is okay. I'm going to have to be a bit careful right now and work on my health. I may also have to kill some guys. This is a bit rough. But the thing is, by stunning all the dudes here, no more in front of me are going to spawn. If people die, new people get spawned in. So by using the stun grenades on them, I keep them all in the beginning while running past them, and nobody new spawns in. Also, you're supposed to go that way for like a puzzle. You could just run to the right of these crates. They kind of left it open. Alright, I skipped the entire level. Normally, this is actually one of the hardest levels because you have to, like, dive into igloos to not die of hypothermia, which the blue bar will kill you. I've died so many times here. But yeah, you just run straight. Fire bullets if you want. At the end of the game, if you made it here, you're home free. There's nothing else in the game that's going to be a problem. I might even gold this. We'll see. There we go. Oh, it's barely not going to be enough. This is a good run nonetheless. We'll see, though. Anyway, the finale of the game is to kill Whitley. Now, but you're wondering, how do you kill Whitley? Well, you're going to get into a helicopter hired by some freelance dude. And the whole mission is just shoot these barrels. Now, like a lot of weird mid-2000s PlayStation 2 games, the boss is just hold the turret until he dies. I don't think I've ever taken damage on this. I don't think I can take damage on this. I don't even know if I'm actually doing damage to him. It just feels like the fire's doing it half the time. I hear, like, rips and tears every now and again, but outside that, not really. Like, I just keep holding it, and then eventually he'll die. Anyway, this has been the thing. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Whitley is the final boss, and we'll have a special treat at the end, because a lot of people wonder, what happened to Childs and Mac? We saw Childs, but what happened to Mac? We do find that out, so don't you worry. Anyway, we're gonna keep firing, and then once the screen fades to black, that's time. Let's see. Should be soon. About 10 more seconds, I think. Normally, when his arm pops back out right now, he'll be dead once he goes back in. There it is. Dead. And that's the thing. Pretty good run, all things considered. I got a 47 with marathon commentary, and I even died in the beginning. Oh, my neck. That was a good crack.
Excellent timing there, pilot. Early retirement from Gen Inc.
No, not exactly. On my way back from an extended Arctic vacation.
Uh-huh. So what's your name, smartass?
McCready. R.J. McCready.
He got out.
Outpost North 31.
He stole a chopper. We don't know how he got any of that, but he did. And McCready was the person... McCready was dead the whole time. Anyway, that's the thing. Hope you enjoy that marathon commentary. This was a fun one to do. I think me dying earlier on is kind of funny, so I don't mind that. But it would have been a 45 or low. It would have been so much lower if I didn't die. Like, this run has so much improvement on me still, but, like, even that was pretty easy to explain most things. A lot of the glitches just kind of need a bit more explanatory behavior, but once you get that, it's quite nice. Anyway, though, thank you for watching that, and if you want any more marathon commentaries, feel free to let me know. Hope you enjoyed it.